Bro, my life is there. What is going on?
Hello, everyone. Proud to bring you Wednesday night coverage of the NBA on 2. Here we are in November, and let's see how things are going out east in the early season. Taking a look at Washington, lurking in the basement of the conference for the time being. They're not pleased with their performance so far this season.
Boys.
So a look at the starters for the Wizards. Alexander Sarr is out there with Chris Middleton. Then it's Koulibaly. Then it's Trae Young. And it's George in at the small forward. And for Minnesota,
Both of them, okay?
the big men on the floor for him, Randall and Gobert.
How y'all doing? Y'all doing okay today?
Edwards and McDaniel. And it's
Hey.
MP in at the point guard
I see
position.
you, David.
On paper,
Yo,
this
what's up, bro?
game looks one-sided, GA, but you never know in the NBA, do you? As they say, anything can happen.
Yeah, that means just so much talent in the league. If one or two guys get hot, this could end up being an upset. The difference between good teams and bad
Let's go.
is razor thin.
Get it going.
Inside. Good for the basket. Starting off
Dogs.
1 for 1 with that shot.
Showing a lot of muscle on the interior. MP unaffected by the defense there.
Young passes to Sarr. And Sarr throws it down.
Oh, why, dunk you very much.
He can really fly, and you combine that, Greg, with some nice penetration, too.
Oh, dude, how did you
got 2
miss that?
points.
Come
A
on.
lot of bounceability there, guys. I mean, well above the rim. That's what makes him dangerous.
On its way from Young for 2. Anthony Edwards with the rebound. And here's Edwards. He'll bring it up for the Minnesota Timberwolves. This team is on quite a run.
Let's go. Let's go.
14-game winning streak.
Yo, all the likes. Let's go. Almost
Get right to it. I
1,000.
mean, the way they're executing at both ends of the floor, it seems like they're getting better each game. Communication, ball control, ball security, defensively. They are very adaptable, and we've seen how they adjust, always learning and constantly tweaking the winning formula.
And not allowing the shooter even an inch.
We're at 1,000,
breathing
dude. We're at
room
1,000.
around.
Let's go.
And guys, that's exactly
That's
the
just
kind
how we
of
get to 1,000, I think
high-impact
I've had.
defense they want to see out of him.
Good on the triple.
And how smooth is that jumper? Middleton making it look easy from the corner.
It seems to be an overlooked part of Trae Young's game, but GA's led the NBA in total assists a few times.
No doubt. You initially think about Trae shooting, scoring, but he also runs the offense really well and wants
So the other one
to
does too.
facilitate.
Now here's Edwards. 11-point game his last outing. Castro. Here's Gobert, and that'll be 2 free throws coming up. Officials on the call with the foul.
You're gonna charge him?
It's going to be on Alex Song.
Look, we all know Rudy Gobert is a force on defense, but you can't afford to ever ignore
I
this
saw
guy.
the,
I mean, he's got the
like,
physical
memorials and
gifts
they
to
did for
make
the first one
problems
already.
anywhere on the floor.
You know, Clark, Rudy Gobert is often the victim of unfair criticism.
Yeah, I couldn't agree with you more there. I mean, that's just what people tend to do.
And you
the
wanted me to
talking
have you out
heads,
there.
if you will. I think too many times folks focus on what he can't do instead of appreciating all that he does.
Jack, you
I
wanna
mean, he excels
check?
as a rim protector, a screener, a physical presence in the paint.
I would need you to sign
I mean, I
something
think he's
saying
going
that
to
you
go
wanted
down
to
as
do it,
one
and
of
that was my
the
fault.
all-time outstanding defenders in league history.
The Timberwolves again can't hit.
The shooting numbers just aren't there yet in the quarter.
From 10 feet out, misses off the right iron.
Putting up a goose egg, bageled this period. At this point, you have to run the offense through somebody else. I mean, that's your only choice.
Middleton against Randall. Middleton the pass to Sarr. It's time to send it over now to our reporter, Allie Laporte.
Thanks a lot, Kevin.
Oh, are you
Right now, he's
serious? I
getting
can't hit a
recognition
shot,
for his
dude.
Playmaking. He said, I've been top 5 in assists since I've been in this league, but I've been able to score so easily. People consider that selfish at times. I'm not even worried
Who's
about
this
what people
one?
have to say. I know what I do. Back over to you.
Yeah, tuning out the noise. All right, Allie, we appreciate the report. And timeout called by Chris Finch. Coach is going to take a few minutes to regroup and go over the...
Dang, I already got subbed out. I did bad, dude. I've been shooting so bad.
Second quarter of play with almost 3 minutes gone. MP dishes to Randall. Back to MP. MP going to work inside.
There's MP getting that orange where he needs it to go.
What do you think?
For Washington, they've gone 7 of 9 in their field goal attempts here in the second quarter. Pretty good offense.
She said in the morning.
Taking a look at the Wizards. Chris Middleton is out there with Bagley. Then it's George. Then it's Koulibaly. And it's Young in at the point. Edwards finds MP. And he makes the bucket, gets the whistle, and now a three-point play chance here for him.
Well, we've seen that movie a few times, haven't we? An easy bucket in the paint.
Well, listless and lifeless at the defensive end. I mean, especially inside.
got
They
the lunch
really
too.
got to pick up that interior defense.
Reed, he's checked in for the Timberwolves.
Would they let us work from home and then go
I'm
in there?
told now by our producer, do we have them, guys? Okay, we do. We have a call coming in from Shams Charania. Shams, thanks for joining us. What do you have?
Well, with teams seeking switchable defenders, there's a specific player type that could be losing value, those smaller scoring-minded combo guards. You think of the Cole Anthony, Colin
Sure,
Sexton,
Platter. I think
Jordan
you said
Clarksons
earlier.
of the world, perhaps not as sought after as before with teams
Let's go.
looking for
2K
positional
likes.
size
Let's go,
and
boys.
versatility.
They'll be challenged for certain. Okay, Shams, thank you for the report. And it's out of bounds. The Wizards will take it the other way. And for a look at how the competition stacks up right now, here's the latest edition of the Power Rankings. They tell a great story. Taking a look at New York, they're gaining on some of the teams above them, trying hard to crack into that top 5.
And when you look at the Timberwolves, they came into this season with a plan, and the execution has been at an elite level. That's how they've quickly ascended to that #1 spot.
Bagley with a screen on Edwards. Back to Koulibaly. Clock at 6. The Wizards need to get a shot off here. Minnesota with the rebound. They want to keep it rolling here following the win against Dallas.
Yeah, I mean, we saw them do a little bit of everything in that game. Showed a lot of versatility.
And, you know, everything seemed to just kind of flow naturally for them. Felt like they were in a groove from the opening tip. Really warming up. He's scoring it with consistency this quarter.
Koulibaly with a screen on MP. Pass to Koulibaly. That's in, coming off the assist from Young. Young's got his 5th assist in this one. Timberwolves shooting 47%, pretty solid. Reed kicks to MP. Edwards off a screen from Castro. Shoots the 3. And again, Minnesota with the triple.
And an eye for an eye. Both teams working to stretch the floor.
Nothing like answering back. One team gets 3, you fire 3 of your own. Boom.
And so it's MP making things happen for the Timberwolves. He comes away with 11 points in the quarter and is showing no signs of fatigue. Right back after this break.
Hello and welcome. Before we take a look at the action from the first half, a brief overview of some upcoming games. And moving right along, things are neck and neck for the Washington Wizards right now.
You know what? They push the action, but also play with it.
Thanks for spending halftime with us. Time to get it back out to Kevin Harlan for the start of the third quarter.
And we're halfway through this one. Plenty of basketball left in a game that's been fairly even so far. MP really making a difference here.
No problems fighting his way to the rim in this one. A lot of points in close.
Yeah, you know what, guys? They gave him too many free runs to the hoop in the first half. I think they've got to be a lot tougher on him. Body him up. Be physical with him.
Up at the forward, it'll be McDaniels and Randall. MP out there with Edwards, and it's Gobert in at the pivot spot manning the middle. So that's the lineup for Minnesota. Pass to Young. And George kicks to Young. Latre. It's hauled in by MP. Timberwolves leading by 5. Edwards passes to Castro. Back to Edwards. MP outside. That's in, coming off the assist from Edwards. Edwards got his 4th assist with that last one here tonight. Here in this third quarter, just over a minute play. Pass to Middleton. Here's Saar, defended by Gobert. Saar, the pass to Middleton. 4 on the clock. Young, no good.
And they had some boxed coverage that turned into no coverage.
And this Wizards team, Greg, giving its young players every opportunity to develop.
Yeah, these young guys were the NBA equivalent of drinking from a fire hose. But after years of just treading water and mediocrity, I think the fans appreciate a clear sense of direction from this group.
This one for 3. Gets that one through the hole, make him now 7 of 13 in this game.
And that corner 3 isn't a huge part of Young's game, but his accuracy can make it work.
Randall from outside buries the long-range jumper. Randall's got 6.
And his presence as a scorer, it just has a calming effect for the rest of the team. He's a fallback option whenever they need him.
And stolen by MP. Anthony Edwards hammers it home.
And we all know how explosive Edwards can be, reminding us there with that thunderous slam.
Wizards trail by 8. Here's Middleton. Looking at his point production, he averages almost 11 points a game. And now the Timberwolves on the break. And a wide open look for MP. Good, and the assist goes to Edwards. Edwards got his 5th assist in this one. Wizards have gone 2 of 4 here to start the second half. And Brian Keefe wants a timeout. He's going to take a few moments here to check in with his team and regroup. Let's quickly check out the scoring breakdown here for the Timberwolves.
Well, I think they've been lethal from beyond the arc this game, no doubt about it. Hard to defend such spot-on shooting.
And you also have to applaud how they've attacked the interior in this game. A lot of points happening for them in the paint tonight.
Taking a look at the wrist.
shoot that, bro.
Koulibaly is out there with Trae Young. Then it's Chris Middleton. Then it's George. And it's Sarr in at the 5 spot.
He's giving them a spark because he can't win this game all by himself.
Now McDaniels. Here's MP. MP drills the 3.
And even stronger second half. Tremendous efficiency at the offensive end of the floor.
Yeah, they're in a nice zone right now, and that basket looks, you know, it can handle 2 balls at once. It looks like now it could probably, for them, handle 3 or 4 balls at once as well as they're shooting.
Now Young. Now George. Outside Koulibaly. Young. And the 3 misses.
And if they know what's good for them, that's the way they'll defend against him every time he takes the ball in the 3-point line.
MP squeezing all that juice he can get out of that arm. What a night he's had.
Outside George. Young outside. Missed on the 3.
And the great shooters know when they've got enough opening to go for the 3. I didn't think it was a bad choice on that possession. Late in the game, up big, they continue to attack.
I don't think you want to get loose and sloppy or ease up, but it is time for them to start using that clock a bit.
Middleton. And no good. The dry spell continuing for him. MP. It's good. MP's got 9 points in the quarter.
Boy, you have to be impressed with the offensive production. They have got it firing on all cylinders.
And, you know, the lead just keeps growing. I mean, this game is not going to get out of their grip. They're going to keep pulling away.
And the whistle blows. It's going to be on Anthony Edwards. And that'll be his 3rd foul so far. Big group substitution now for Minnesota. Reed, he's checked in for Rudy Gobert. Joe Ingles comes in for Randall. Clark, he's checked in for McDaniels. And it's Dante DiVincenzo in for Edwards. Shot clock at 3. Trained from outside.
And this is what they wanted. I mean, to announce their presence in this matchup with authority. Very decisive. It can definitely be considered a statement win for the Timberwolves.
Nothing like second chance buckets to pick up the scoring pace.
Yeah, it was impressive how they piled on the extra points, hitting the offensive glass, and then also winning the 50-50 ball battle.
And so this will mark the 15th win of the year for them.
And looking at the trajectory of the season, this is the first of 2 meetings on the year. So this will be a solid win to go up 1-0 in the season series here against Washington.
And one of the key components to this victory, if not the biggest, was the incredible performance for MP.
He was doing everything right, and the points came in bunches. Definitely had the hot hand.
Plays it in off the window.
What a fighter. Whitmore was determined to get that to go.
And the free throw, no good. And so it's Minnesota with it. Here's Miller. Now MP. And again, Minnesota with the triple.
And it's just competing, you know, giving your best when it matters most.
Yeah, you know, once they got victory in their view, a huge injection of energy and a great run to finish it off.
Back to Young, the 3 ball, and the rejection by MP. And he's able to get it back. Young's shot is off. MP, that's for 2, and it falls over the rim and in.
And with the lead, I like the strategy here. Continue to get the ball to guys who can do something with it.
If it's working, keep working. That's what I say. Keep the pressure on.
So it's Minnesota winning this one easy. It was a tale of 2 teams tonight, one that was in total control, operating flawlessly, and together just searching for answers that they could never find.
I mean, the energy here is just so tremendous. Fans involved from the get-go, and once they started to really pour it on, it was fun to see that rhythm and flow from their perspective.
As we send you over to Jennifer Quintana
This
from the
is apparently
sideline.
the truth that they hate. How
I'm
hard do
here
you
with
think
one of
they
the victors. MP, you were looking for your teammates
Not
tonight,
hard.
and they delivered.
It's a frozen tree, bro.
I was
They were probably
trying
going
to let the game
fast,
come
and
to me.
then they
Read
didn't.
the
They
defense,
probably
make the
didn't
right pass, and trust my teammates to
pass
make
from
the
hitting the
shots.
tree.
It's not always simple,
They passed
but
from
tonight it was.
flying.
Well, it was great trust out there. Thank you, MP.
Like
Thank
they
you.
probably hit the tree with a
Kevin,
thing and then
over to you.
flew out.
Terrific job, Jennifer.
Not
Thanks
like
so much.
went head on to the
And
tree.
that'll do it, folks.
I wasn't saying
And so
it,
now for Greg Anthony, Clark
That's what I'm
They said
saying.
it was
and
like
Allie
they
LaForce.
sustained like
This is Kevin
injuries.
Harlan saying
So
thanks for
I was
tuning
thinking,
in.
like, what if they like
We'll see you next time.
hit, like,
Have
let's
a
say
great
around
evening.
this area, then they could potentially break some ribs just because of how tiny it is.
Well,
You know?
what probably happened is I don't know what they were getting dragged. If it was two of them, they had to be getting dragged on like a chair or something.
Yeah, they were. I mean, I don't know if it was a chair, but
Honestly, they probably just hit their head. Like the front one might have like hit head on with the tree, like with their head, and then the back one would have smacked the other one in the head.
they claimed heads.
That's what I'm saying. Like the first one smacked, and the back would just like whipped into her head too. That's what I would think. What's up, Moose? How you doing? I told you I'd be back on.
All right, we're here with MP for his reaction ahead of tonight's big All-Star Showdown.
My bad. Reaction to what?
Get a water rest for a second.
Yeah, I could do two things at once, bro. What are you talking about? What am I reacting to?
1 second, bring it up. And, all right, quote. I expect to be an All-Star, 100%. And I expect MP to be there that weekend, too. In the stands. End quote.
That ain't real. Who said that?
For yourself.
Bet, say less. He's getting outscored tonight.
And you think maybe he wants you thinking that way? You know, think he can get you off your game? Or
Bender, it really doesn't matter what he thinks. He's getting outscored.
There he is.
And we welcome you to a special night of regular season hoops. This one counts as part of the NBA Cup. I'm Brian Anderson. With me tonight, Grant Hill and Richard Jefferson, with Ali LaForce joining us courtside. And while the season is still only just begun, this year's class of rookie talent has been eager to show us what they're capable of. So let's check in on the Rookie of the Year race and see who's leading the pack. You look at MP, what an incredible start to his rookie season. Sitting in the #1 spot right now, but I'm sure this will be an exciting rookie race.
And you know his confidence must be soaring, sitting at the top of this impressive list of young talent.
Yeah, nobody has made a bigger splash than he has in this early part of the season. He's already living up to his potential.
And a look at Minnesota's opening lineup. Edwards is the 2, McDaniels the 3. Randall at power forward with
Excuse
Reed
me, I'm
center.
sorry.
And it's MP in at the point. And for the Suns, okay, look out!
Wow! What did he just do? MP showing some insane athleticism.
And now about a third of the way into the season. You think it's too early to talk about awards, Grant?
You know, BA, it depends on the award, if I'm being honest. MVP and Rookie of the Year, that's way too early. But you can begin to see the guys who are in the running for Most Improved or Sixth Man.
Pass to Randall. It's Edwards on the wing. Good ball movement here by Minnesota. Back to MP. Jacks up a 3. And that one makes him 2 for 2. He's in his rhythm.
Yeah, very accurate shot by MP. He must have been drilling these since a young age.
Edwards against Green. Here's Williams. Nice D from Reed.
And you don't see that every day. Usually he'll convert when he gets that close to the rim.
McDaniels passes to Edwards. Now MP puts up a 3. Good. The assist goes to Edwards. Edwards has got 3 assists tonight.
Shooting while in rhythm. MP has a good sense for when to take these quick shots.
All right, on the line, we've got our insider, Shams Charania. What do you have for us, Shams?
Well, guys, nobody is quite sure just how the partnership of Devin Booker and Jalen Green will play out in the desert. They were just one of 3 backcourts to average 20 points per game each last season. But with so many overlapping qualities, it's not the most obvious fit. But many in the league feel that Green could mold himself actually after Booker, and that gives the Suns another potential offensive focal point. Everyone around the league is curious to see how they'll make this work, guys.
A dangerous duo. All right, Shams, thanks very much. Right side, Booker. 5 to shoot. Sweet little floater. Booker's got 6 points.
Dang, dude.
Just over 2.5 minutes played here in the first. All right, let's check in with Ali LaForce.
I caught up with the head coach for Phoenix. Coach and I talked about the difficulties playing against Anthony Edwards. He said, quote, usually you worry about his offense, but he's shown the last few years that he's a lockdown defender when he wants to be. That's something that we'll need to factor into our game plan. Ant's defense is now a concern for coaches as well. Guys, back to you.
Okay, thanks, Ali. Here's Booker. Off with the layup. And the Timberwolves with possession. They're on a 14-6 run. MP shot is good.
When you let a team knock down that many threes, you know you're likely to be on the wrong side of a run.
Fires the 3. Booker missing again.
And he might have thrown himself off when he saw how much space he had from 3.
Randall finds MP. Let's go with a 3. And again, it's Minnesota with a 3.
This gives you an idea of MP's potential. It shows the type of scorer he can become.
Booker against MP. Dunn outside. Outside, Williams. Pass to Booker. Lets the 3 fly. Up again. Great positioning on the putback.
Get the ball out,
Just
dude.
great positioning to get the rebound, then get it back up.
For 3, Randall connects from downtown.
Oh,
A
let's
dozen
go,
consecutive
dude.
points off of threes. This defense looks rattled.
44 seconds left in the first quarter of the game. Suns trail by 15. Outside Booker.
Pulls it in from the elbow. Williams in the post. Looking on Reed. For Minnesota, they've gotten all 8 shots to go. They are red hot. MP, the pass to Randall. Back to MP. This one for 3. Book it. And it's Randall with the assist. Randall's got his 4th assist in this one.
They've shown so much energy right from the start, particularly on the offensive end.
They came out swinging, really setting the tone on offense, and the opposition has not been able to respond.
MP getting it done for Minnesota. He's been productive scoring the ball. He's got 20 points so far. All right, stick around. We'll be right back after this. And so far through... Changes here for the Timberwolves. Nas Reed's checked in for Rudy Gobert. Anthony Edwards comes in for Ingles. And MP subbed in for Conley. So it's Minnesota now. The biggest lead of the game was 24 points. MP, the pass to Randall. Back to MP. Randall finds MP. Randall a screen on Booker. Shot clock at 5. Edwards for 3. Williams grabs the board.
And he probably thought he was going to bury that one.
So for Minnesota right now, DiVincenzo and Edwards on the perimeter. Randall at power forward with Reed at center. And it's MP in at the point guard position. And once again, off the mark by Phoenix. The Timberwolves lead by 20. Here's Reed out to DiVincenzo. Good ball movement here by Minnesota. Edwards, a pass to MP. Knocks down the long J. MP's got 23 points.
Yeah, he's in his bag from beyond the arc right now. You see his confidence.
And of course, it helps space the floor, which gives this offense more room to operate.
Allen with a screen on MP. Booker for 3. The rebound by the Timberwolves. It's an understatement to say they're on a roll. They're coming in on a 15-game winning streak.
There is a lot of players who will say they don't take notice of a budding winning streak.
Let's go.
When it's double digits, everyone knows. Winning streaks are a lot harder than people think because every single team wants to be the one to take you down.
Goodwin passes to Booker. Here's Goodwin. Allen outside. That 3's off the mark. For Minnesota, they've gotten 7 of 12 shots to go here in the second. Edwards gets the bucket.
That was nice,
Part
dude.
of the game
Oh my
plan
God.
was to neutralize the crowd. And guess what? Mission accomplished.
Oh yeah, they're doing a terrific job not giving this hostile crowd anything to cheer about.
Goodwin passes to Booker. Williams a screen on Edwards. For 3, Allen gets rebounded by Minnesota. Reed's got a rebound number 5 here tonight.
He's looking pretty unsettled at the moment. Doesn't seem like he has a great feel for his shot. Now that's some serious range from MP.
9 seconds separating the shot clock and game clock. Booker, the pass to Goodwin. Now here's Allen. And play stops. A whistle there on what looks like an illegal screen.
That's a second, and I think they'll keep him in, but he's got to be careful. A third, and he'll sit for the rest of the half.
Green's checked in for Goodwin. And then for Minnesota, Gobert's checked in for Julius Randle. And McDaniels is subbed in for DiVincenzo. From deep, MP connects again from distance. Buries his 10th triple of the game.
Unbelievable, B.A. Unbelievable.
Green, the pass to Booker. Will it go? And that one's good. And Green with the assist. Booker's got 9 points in the quarter.
It's turned into a showdown here. Dueling from distance.
Take that, he says. I see your 3.
Damn, let's go, dude. That's my best show right now.
A pretty lopsided affair. It's Minnesota running away with it. And time now for the halftime break with the third quarter soon to follow on 2K Sports.
Welcome, everybody. The story at the half could be summed up as a dominating performance for the Minnesota Timberwolves.
We knew they wanted to track me, and man, they got it. What a pace they've set.
Very hard to beat them at their own game. They wear you out, and we've still got a whole other half to go. And circling back to the first half, what about these 2 point guards?
MP continues to show a lot of maturity. He's composed and mentally tough, obviously has the physical attributes. Kid storming through this league like a hurricane.
And guys, you get the feeling that there's still more to see from MP. Thanks as always for watching. Let's head back to Brian Anderson and crew for the start of the second half.
And as we dive into the second half, we'll find out if the next 2 quarters are any different from the first 2. So far, it's been a runaway. Hey, you look at MP in this game, he's been everywhere.
He's hit shot after shot from deep. He's so locked in right now.
If I'm his teammate, I keep feeding the hot hand, especially since he's been on fire from deep also.
All right, Richard, just as a fan of the game, who's your favorite player to watch right now?
I'm really loving Shai Gilgeous-Alexander, really their whole team, but Shai, he's just special to watch.
They've got Devin Booker, also Green out there. Williams is out there with Grayson Allen, and it's Dunn in at the power forward. So that's the lineup on the floor for the Suns. It's McDaniels on the wing, Allen defending, and here's MP from outside. Well, the Suns shooting just 38%. Their offense not where they want to be. And let's send it over to Allie LaForce.
Thanks a lot, Brody. Chris Finch getting buy-in from his players top to bottom. Anthony Edwards said, he's such a great coach and just a likable person. He will coach you hard, and he comes in ready to work every day. You look forward to working with someone like that. Back over to you, Brian.
Has them bought in. Thanks much for the report, Allie.
Great awareness from Ant to locate his teammate for the score.
And it's Allen with the ball for the Suns. They'll face the Spurs at home after this one. It'll be the second of 3 straight games on their home floor.
A clean start to the half for them, knocking down their first 3 shots.
Beyond the arc, and again for 3.
Another 3 for him. I'm not sure I've seen a better 3-point shooting night.
Well, he's just pouring it on, and he's tied for the 5th most triples ever in a single.
What's up? You gonna journal? Why not? You gonna play? Okay. Yes. What do you think? Your glasses?
Game. Allen, the pass to Booker.
How's it going?
Good.
Oh, the teardrop falls in.
I was waiting for your Chili's
Booker's
page, but I
got
guess.
6 in the quarter.
Ooh, coming out hot. 4 out of 4 for the field.
What do you have in your
Okay.
lips?
Everyone knows
What
Devin
do you
Booker
have?
for one thing, Richard. His ability to score.
Yeah, I
Oh, it
always
looks
think
good,
back
that's
to
all.
that 70-point game he had against the Celtics. He was only 20 at the time, the youngest ever in that 70-point club.
The Suns have gone 4-4 in this 3rd quarter. Perfect so far.
I put a lip stain on.
Takes the 3, drains the triple. Booker's got 9 points here in the second half.
He's done everything he can tonight, trying to keep this team competitive.
And here's MP from outside. Good! Another from 3.
Huh?
I missed the spot on everything else.
The parade of threes has no end in sight. He just keeps knocking them down.
And that latest triple ties him for 2nd for most threes in a game. What a monster performance from deep it's been. On the attack.
Oh, my gracious.
Just incredible.
That is a monster finish. That is a dunk contest worthy move. Green just putting on a show right there.
An impressive display. How about that look on the connects again from distance.
And with that make, he stands alone with the second most triples in a game.
Well, you got to think that every time he releases the ball from deep, it's going in. He just keeps raining down the threes. Williams in the post. Reed defending. 6 to shoot. Pass to Booker. MP with the block.
Yeah, a timely intervention by MP. He knew just when to attack the shot.
Goodwin's checked in for Booker. And a new group getting ready for the Timberwolves. Gobert's checked in for Reed. Miller comes in for Julius Randle. Ingles, he's checked in for McDaniels. And it's Dante DiVincenzo in for Anthony Edwards. MP finds Ingles. Now DiVincenzo. From deep, MP. And again for 3.
And of course it falls for him. And that 3 pushing him into the record books.
Well, he is now tied for the most threes in a game. A night we'll never forget. Here's Green. That one rolls around and rims out. The Timberwolves have gotten 5 of 8 shots to go in the third. DiVincenzo, the pass to MP. 3-pointer off the mark.
Yep. One of the defrosted already? Put it in there.
Phoenix has gone 1 of 2 shooting from the perimeter since halftime. Allen on the wing. Fires for 3.
We haven't even been drinking on this water.
From 3-point land. Allen's gotten a second bucket on the night.
We need to look for caps so we can refill them.
Point here in the second half.
Releases. Good. That's a
Yeah, or sometime this week.
bucket.
That's 52 points for him.
Making it
No,
all
we go
look too
refill them
easy
at
right
the
now.
station.
MP
It's cheaper
against
to
Green.
refill them than it is to exchange them.
Outside, Williams.
Maybe they have tax.
Allen, the pass to Green. Oh, MP with a block. And the ball goes out of bounds. Last touch by MP.
This one's already almost.
Here's Booker. That misses. Would have
It's almost
counted had it gone. And so it's the Minnesota Timberwolves with a gigantic.
Feels drier than
It looks good.
And it. Changes here for the Timberwolves. Clark comes in for Highland. And MP subbed in for Mike Conley. On the court for the Timberwolves. Dante DiVincenzo out there with MP. Then it's Joe Ingles. Then there's Rudy Gobert. And it's Clark in at the 3.
Yeah.
Small forward.
Look, I don't care if Green is shooting from outside or in the paint close. This man finds a way.
And here's MP from outside. Good! Another from 3.
Oh, hot as a tea kettle. He is just firing away, and he has set a new record for the most triples ever in an NBA game.
Breaking his own record. We knew his reputation and the kind of shooting display he can put on. He's taken it to another
You
level.
okay?
Here's Dunn. And he can't answer back. The 3-pointer offline. Time called here. The Timberwolves decide to talk it over.
Try it.
Highland, he's checked in for Ingles. And here's Minnesota now. They're on a 16-7 run.
Moose is like my ears. Too loud, Moose?
Highland, the pass to MP. Connects again
Was it too loud?
from distance.
He's been on the money from deep.
Definitely. Looking to shoot as much as possible. It's stolen by Highland.
The pop was too loud, yeah.
Could have been louder.
To the wing, right side. MP way out.
It could have been louder. I don't know about that.
A 60-piece. Oh, my goodness. And it's not his
I wonder
first
if
of
this
the
is what
year.
Disney,
Well, he's tied for the 4th most
by
60-point
playing
games
water.
during a single
Probably.
season. It's incredible. A nice shot by
Tastes like
Booker.
regular water when I tried it,
Feeding
so.
the hot hand. Booker has it going in this one.
Over to the wing. Clark, the pass to MP.
But that's
And
why he's
another
not
one.
Never in
you
the
are.
history of the franchise have we seen a game like this. He's putting on a remarkable
Did you ever send you a picture of the
performance.
snowman?
No.
It's their all-time single-game scoring record.
Their fans will be reliving this game for a long time.
Yeah, when you talk about absolutely thrilling your fan base, MP has done it. I mean, who knows if this franchise record will ever be broken? And let's face it, this one was never really in question. They came out with purpose and just overwhelmed the opposition. A great win for the Timberwolves.
And the disparity in the talent was obvious by the end. Sometimes you just don't have enough ammunition to compete.
Yeah, BA, just a total beatdown. And the next time these teams meet, I can't imagine it'll be any different.
And this will get marked down as their 16th win of the year.
And having this win on the books might give them a little mental advantage the next 2 times these squads meet.
And as it was happening, as it was building, you knew this was a monster game for MP.
And he's been a well-oiled machine on offense, keeping things simple on this end, getting the looks that he wanted, knocking him down. The defense just giving him the easy look there. He's not going to miss that.
Again! What an avalanche!
And he's now tied for the 4th most points in a game ever. He is hitting everything.
It is truly one of the greatest games in league history. He can't miss.
73. What a number.
Oh, another one falls.
Unreal. He's got the 4th most points ever in an NBA game. This man is on another planet.
I mean, what can you say? One of the all-time great individual performances in league.
Let's go, dude.
Honestly,
That's
guys,
nuts.
I don't know how you stop him. He's in the mid-70s scoring-wise. Wilt's 78, Kobe's 81, and then Wilt's 100 are the only higher scoring games ever.
So we see the Timberwolves taking the W here. That win brings them to a 3-0 start for the group play stage of the NBA Cup.
And now they're focused on getting a clean sweep over their group before moving on to knockout rounds.
All right, let's send it over to the sidelines to Jennifer Quintana.
A truly exceptional performance tonight here, MP. You break 70 points and your team wins the game. What's next?
Oh, wow. Oh. Oh, yeah. I'm going to let myself enjoy this one for an hour or 2.
That's all?
Yeah, and then it's back to business.
No rest for the weary?
Oh, come on. Ain't no weary over here, Jennifer Quintana. But I can't tell you this. I'm going to sleep like a baby tonight. That much I know for sure. I'm going to have some sweet dreams tonight, too. But when I wake up, it's back to business. You don't get to where I'm at by taking your foot off the gas.
Can't wait to see what's next, MP. Well done.
Same.
Back to you, Brian.
Okay, Jennifer, thanks a lot. And that'll do it, folks. For Richard Jefferson, Grant Hill, and Allie LaForce, this is Brian Anderson. Thank you for being with us. So long, everyone.
I'm sure I'm gonna regret this, but Frank.
There we go. All right. Okay, MP. The way you responded after getting called out pre-game, I mean, have you ever considered paying someone to follow you wherever you go, insulting you at every step along the way? Because I think that might work for you.
I thought that was your job, Frank. Besides, isn't that what that tabloid you work for pays you to do?
Come on, I'm fair and balanced, MP. We
Oh,
all know.
balanced? Yeah, sure. Fair? Not so much.
Okay, what can we take from this to the next game?
That any success is a positive one. You win, there's positives. You set personal goals and meet them, there's positives. Tonight I did both. So, Frank, there you have it. Positives.
MP, positive. Got it. Thank you.
MP,
MP right here.
question. A real question.
NBA is no joke, okay? For real. joke. MP going out there putting up points like that as a rookie, he's different. He's different.
Give me 1 second now. No.
welcome everyone here on 2K Sports. Can't wait to get some NBA action going. I'm Kevin Harlan, joined by Greg Anthony and Stan Van Gundy. And we've got Allie LaForce reporting from the sideline. Here we are in November. Let's see how things are shaking out in the West early in the season. You look at Minnesota, things going their way so far in this season. Right now, they lead the pack up front in the first spot with the best record. And, of course, the Kings. They have a lot of ground to make up. And Stan, talking about this matchup for a second, when it comes to moving the ball, these two teams have to be considered two of the very best at it.
Couldn't agree more, Kevin. Both of these groups, very selfless. Got to give a lot of credit to these coaching staffs for getting their guys to buy in on a team-first mentality. That makes for some tremendous team chemistry. And by the way, it wins a lot of games, too.
And checking out Minnesota's opening lineup, the wingmen, Edwards and McDaniel. The big men on the floor for him, Randall and Gobert. And it's MP in at the 1 spot. And it's Sacramento with the rebound. Last time they came. Together was in Minnesota, where they felled the Wolves.
Rough game defensively. I mean, they lost a lot of the individual matchups, and the help was slow to rotate.
And being slow on your rotations is a killer. There's not a team in the league that won't punish you for that.
And GA, you look at the numbers for Sabonis, they're historic. But how would you surround him to make a deep run?
Well, I might try to pair him with another rim protector. Sabonis is a nice focal point offensively, but he's not a big-time shot blocker.
Well, this isn't the start they wanted. Need to just settle down and move the ball for better shots.
Levine for 3. The shot's good on the assist by Schroeder.
Levine with that high-arching shot from the corner.
Here's MP. DeMar DeRozan grabs the board.
And guys, his shot hasn't been falling this quarter. Time to settle down, refocus, and get a really high percentage look.
Here's DeRozan. His last outing with 20 points. Shakes him. And the layup is good.
Well, he's not as explosive inside as he once was, but DeMar DeRozan still gets it done at the rim.
Murray down low. Randall on him. DeRozan passes to Schroeder. Shot clock at 6. He's looking for Sabonis and finds him. Wide open look here for Murray. Oh, good on the triple. Minnesota's gone 1 of 2 from long range in the first quarter. MP with it. Now guarded by Schroeder. MP, no good.
And he's been way off the mark this quarter. It's been ugly.
Schroeder passes to DeRozan. Schroeder against MP. Rudy Gobert with the rebound. Timberwolves trail by 5. Right now, let's take a moment here to catch up with Allie LaForce on the sidelines.
I had a chance to catch up with Doug Christie. Unsurprisingly, the conversation turned to Rudy Gobert. Let's be honest, he's scary, Coach said about the 7-footer. He hinted their strategy might involve trying to, quote, lure Rudy out of the paint so he's not there to slap away our layups. Maybe some tricky play here to try and push Gobert out of his comfort zone. Kevin, back to you.
Great work as always, Allie. .158 left in the first half of the game. And good depth for the Timberwolves. It can be challenging sometimes, Stan, choosing who plays and who sits.
Well, Kevin, that's the kind of problem you want as a coach. But they've traded away a lot of draft capital to assemble this roster. Now it's about paying them to keep them together.
Outside in the perimeter, Levine and DeRozan. And then there's Precious Achiuwa. Then there's Dennis Schroeder. So that's the 5 in the game for Sacramento. Outside DeRozan. Launches a 3. Drains it from beyond the arc. DeRozan's got 5 points so far.
Yeah, and he doesn't take a lot of threes, but there DeRozan answers with one of his own.
Edwards dishes to MP. 59 seconds left here in the second. Out to Edwards. They get it again. Here's MP. Goes up again. Outside, Reed. And the three ball is good. Reeves got the lead up to 6 now for Minnesota.
And now he's taken a solid opening in the quarter and built on it here in the second.
Schroeder against MP. And that one drops. Schroeder's got 4 this quarter.
Well, for a guard like Schroeder, you want to take advantage of those looks inside.
Reed kicks to MP. Fires the 3. Here's Gobert. And slam dunk by Gobert.
Super work on the boards. Boy, they really want to put their foot down on him now.
Yeah, and once you got him on the ropes, Greg, just keep swinging away.
Yeah, this is the spot where coaches want you to be relentless. Don't even give them a glimpse of hope.
McDaniels against DeRozan. 4 seconds left. And no good that time. Naz Reid has been on display for Minnesota. He finishes with 9 points in the quarter. The D is having all sorts of problems with them. We come back right after this.
Welcome, folks. And this is an award that both of you won back in your playing days.
That's right, and I've got it on display in my trophy room.
I think.
And now, time to talk about this game. What a solid start for the Minnesota Timberwolves.
This is...
Thanks for spending halftime.
Second half of basketball upon us. We may be in for an exciting finish based on how close of a game that's been so far. Naz Reid with a strong contribution so far in this one.
Yeah, and just look at the numbers from the first half. He has been very efficient.
Yeah, it's not like he's getting everything at the rim. He's playing smart and just taking what the defense gives him.
And so in the game for the Timberwolves, out of the forward, it'll be McDaniels and Randall. MP out there with Edwards, and it's Gobert in at the 5, roaming the paint.
Well, MP was ready to shoot, so they got him the ball. It's that simple.
The Kings trail by 8. Outside DeRozan. Pass to Sabonis. 6 on the shot clock. Levine inside the three-point line. Can't nail the jumper.
Well, that wasn't a bad shot. Defense playing a little loose there. Sometimes it just doesn't go in.
Randall from outside. It's rebounded by Schroeder. And Schroeder's got the ball here for Sacramento. Next matchup, they'll be home against the Suns. That'll be the latter half of this 2-game homestand. Outside, Levine. Sabonis sets the pick for Levine. Sinks the three-pointer. Levine's got 6 points.
Well, that's exactly why it's nice to have Levine. He can do so many things within the offense.
The 2-time dunk champion, Zach LaVine, can hammer it down, Coach, or he can bury one from 3.
Well, that's right, Kevin. And look, he came into the league with that great athletic ability, and we all marveled at it. But this guy's really gone to work on his skills, and he's become one of the most efficient shooters in this league from any range on the floor. This guy has gone from great athlete to great player.
And here's MP for 3. That's in, coming off the assist from Edwards. Edwards got his 5th assist in this one.
Come on.
The Kings trail by 11. Here's Schroeder. Drops in the layup for 2. Schroeder's got his third bucket of the night.
Well, listen, you know Schroeder's first option is to attack. He's incredibly quick and can still beat you to the spot.
And guys, he's been a one-man air raid coming at them time and time again.
Well, what I love about his three-point shooting is the spacing that he's adding. It makes things a lot easier for everyone else.
And now let's send it over to our courtside reporter, Allie LaForce.
Thanks, Kevin. Domantas Sabonis is driven. He said, quote, "There's no calm time with me. There's a lot to work on to help my teammates and win games. That desperation to stay here in the NBA because I love it and try to get better, I'm always thinking about it, and I don't think that's going to change."
A little over a minute and a half of the fourth quarter gone now. McDaniels passes to Castro. Gets the three-pointer to fall. MP's got 13 points here in the second half alone. And joining us now by phone is insider Shams Charania with some news. Shams, give it to us.
Thanks. With players signing rich extensions, highlighted by Devin Booker's 2-year, $145 million max contract, we're quickly approaching a time when so-called supermax players will be making over $1 million per game. As shocking as it sounds, the reality is that the best players are already worth more than that to their teams.
It's all about results. Thanks so much for the report, Shams. Backcourt guards are Schroeder and Levine. In the front court, the forwards will be DeRozan and Murray. And it's Sabonis in at the center. So that's the 5 in the game for Sacramento. Hits the front of the rim and out. Timberwolves leading by 22. The 3 from MP. That's in.
Oh my
Coming off
God,
an
I thought it was
assist from
gonna go.
Randall. Randall's got assist number 5 here tonight.
Well, even though he hasn't been in the league a long time, MP knows exactly where to get his points.
Back to Levine. So, Greg, in 2021, the NBA creating the Kareem Abdul-Jabbar Social Justice Champion Award. It's so great to recognize the work that's being done by so many NBA players.
It does, Kevin. And these players who are not just giving back, but giving a voice to the less fortunate and trying to shape policy towards justice and equality.
And the
Oh, that was a horrible shot. But it went in.
And as we head to the final buzzer here, a crushing blowout, big-time dominance, and this will go in the record books as a gaudy win for the Timberwolves.
As one-sided as it gets today, you know, there were some dominant moments in about every facet of this game for that team.
Yeah, I mean, Kevin, it's hard to think of what didn't go right for them. Game planning by the coaches, execution by the players, everything was just on target.
So looking at the season total, this will be their 17th win.
And they've really had a dominant run of games against this opponent this year. They played them 3 times and won every one.
And what a tremendous standout performance it was for MP.
Well, bottom line, he was just unstoppable at times. Not much you can do when he's playing with that kind of confidence.
DeRozan's shot is off.
And he's a good shooter from outside, but not sure from that deep.
Yeah, it seems like everybody's jacking him up from way out there these days. You want guys to stay within themselves.
And so it's DeRozan. He'll bring it up for the Kings. Murray outside. Sabonis sets the pick for Levine. Schroeder finds Murray. Again, the miss by the Kings. And here's MP for 3. Rebound by Murray. And the foul called on MP. That's his first foul. So it's Minnesota winning this one easy. To come into an opponent's building and dominate the way they did tonight says, I think, Greg, an awful lot about this team.
I guess they don't need home cooking to feel at home. I mean, Kevin, just a masterful performance all the way around.
You're fond of saying stats don't matter without the win, so since you did win, I want to ask, you had a few steals tonight, but I'm guessing you think you should have had more? Of course. Well, if you won, though, doesn't that mean you had enough? Well, if you won, though, doesn't that mean you had enough? Well, if you won, though, doesn't that mean you had enough? Of course. Well, if you won, though, doesn't that mean you had enough?
I don't hunt stills to get stills. I play aggressively because it puts the opponent on edge. That's the right amount of pressure at the right time, makes the other team crack. So I want to apply pressure at all times. You can always be better though. That's all I mean by saying I should have had more, okay?
Understood. Thanks, MP.
You're welcome.
Back to you, Kevin.
All right, Dominic, thank you. And that's going to do it tonight, folks, for our broadcast. Here with Stan Van Gundy, Greg Anthony, and Allie LaForce, I'm Kevin Harlan, signing off for this presentation of NBA basketball. So long and good night, everyone.
Hydrate. A lot of water, bro.
Hi, folks. The NBA regular season rolls on. This game, part of the NBA Cup. And along with Grant Hill and Doris Burke, I'm Brian Anderson, joined by Ali LaForce, our reporter. Let's see the stat sheet here for Jalen Williams.
And over the last 5 games, his field goal percentage has increased. And you can make a case his
Sorry,
confidence as well because of this.
Looking at the starting 5 for the Minnesota Timberwolves. McDaniels at the 3 with Randall at the 4. Anthony Edwards out there with MP. And it's Gobert in at the pivot spot, manning the middle. And for the Thunder, SGA and Wallace for the backcourt. 2 Jalen Williams out there for him. Jalen with an E at the 3, and Jalen with an I at the 5. And it's Holmgren in at the 4. Of course, tomorrow is Thanksgiving, a special day for players and their families, Grant.
It is. It's just great to have a day to enjoy time with loved ones and just relax. And obviously, BA, I love Thanksgiving because I love to eat.
Williams with it. Now guarded by McDaniels. Just 5 to shoot. There's the triple. Williams misses.
Dang, I didn't
McDaniels on the wing. Williams defending. McDaniels passes to MP. Fires in the triple.
He's always ready to take the shot. MP got it away quick.
Wallace with it. Looking at his stats, he's putting up about 7.5 per game. Here's Gilgeous-Alexander on easy 2 on the layup.
And setting the tempo with an assertive move. Like, where was the defense on that play?
To me, that's a complete lack of communication on that side of the ball. These guys need to be talking to each other.
From deep, MP drills it from deep. MP's got 6.
Yeah, very accurate shot by MP. He must have been drilling these since a young age.
And after some uncertainty, the Timberwolves moving forward under new governorship doors.
Boy, BA, that sale process was long and obviously at times quite contentious. I believe the organization has to be thrilled that that is finally in the past, because what you want to do is focus on trying to continue the Wolves' recent run of success. There's a lot to be excited about with this young group.
Here's MP following the 3 by Oklahoma City. That one goes in. MP's gotten his 3rd basket of the night.
Well, being able to finish through contact, essential for MP. No one going to make it easy on the interior.
MP against SGA for 3. It's rebounded by Rudy Gobert. Minnesota's gone 2 of 2 at the perimeter. And it's Randall that time on the assist by Edwards.
Well, this is what you call hitting the ground running. 4 shots taken, 4 shots made.
A chance here to catch up with Ali from the sideline.
Mark Dagnall gave me a few minutes to catch up with him. His team is facing off with the Ant-Man, Anthony Edwards. As far as how they plan to defend him, Coach said it'll be a team effort. They plan to rotate who has him defensively, and Coach's words were, Ant is so special. You have to guard him with the numbers. Brian?
Let's go.
As always, Ali, we thank you.
The defense is nowhere to be found guarding the 3-point shot.
Thunder trail by 8. Now here's Wallace. Williams, a screen on MP. From deep, Gilgeous-Alexander.
And I'm surprised that didn't go down. I mean, I'm sure he is too.
Pass to McDaniels. And here's MP from outside. Sinks it from distance. MP's got 14.
Yeah, when we talk about MP's unlimited potential, we're referring to nights like this one.
And so Mark Dagnall will call a timeout. He's going to gather the troops and talk it over. And it's a completely new group for the Timberwolves. And a chance to see the latest edition of the power rankings. Always fun to see where everyone in the league stands. You look at Oklahoma. He's checked in for Oklahoma City. SGA comes in for Joe. And Minnesota will go for a different look here. Gobert's checked in for Reed. Julius Randle comes in for Miller. Anthony Edwards is checked in for Ingles. And MP subbed in for Highland. Pass to Holmgren. Gilgeous-Alexander against MP. Impressive finish by Gilgeous-Alexander.
It was a rough start for them scoring the ball, but they look like now they're really finding their rhythm and flow.
And some stats here, guys. The scoring breakdown for the Timberwolves.
Well, in today's NBA, the three-point shot is so valuable. They realize this, and that's why they're continuing to drain as many as they can.
Yeah, and their assertiveness in the paint so far tonight has been impactful. They're really making it hard for the interior defense.
And Shai Gilgeous-Alexander. Has made the move from star to superstar, Grant.
Well, no question, B.A. He's been a superstar for quite a few seasons now, but he's not satisfied and just continues to elevate his game year after year.
No, it was in the three, though.
For the
We're good.
Timberwolves. In it forward, it'll be Edwards and Randall. MP is out there with Dante DiVincenzo, and it's Gobert in at center.
And assists have created 7 out of their last 10 points.
SGA
Oh, no.
Pass to Holmgren. Oh, plenty of contact on that shot. Officials call the foul, and he'll take 2 free throws now.
And you know, when you have the size and skill of a guy like Chet Holmgren, you're going to draw fouls.
Oklahoma City shooting their 2nd and 3rd free throws tonight. That free throw good from Holmgren. When it comes to the scoring ability of Chet Holmgren, there's a lot to talk about, Doris.
Oh, come on, B.A. This guy is 7'1" and a sweet shooter from long range. He can put it on the deck and get to the mid-range. He can finish at the rim. Oh, my goodness, look out.
Here's what Minnesota's going with right now. Nas Reed's checked in for Randall, and McDaniels is subbed in for DiVincenzo.
Even with all the threes he nailed in the first quarter, the defense still hasn't made the proper adjustments.
Pass to Williams. And another miss by Oklahoma City.
They have a decent advantage in regards to rebounding.
Now here's McDaniels. Back to MP. Three-pointer. And the Timberwolves hit again from deep.
And this is how
This is going to be the last one for the night, guys, because it's getting late.
And right now, Greg, he is doing a great job delivering for this team. Productive and efficient.
Let's go now to the sideline and catch up with Allie LaForce.
Thanks a lot. Jalen Williams is all-purpose. Thunder coach Mark Dagnall said, "You really can't find a weakness in his game. His greatness is the cumulative effect of all the things that he does. Basketball is a complex game. You can't be good at just one thing and be a great player, but he is good at everything." Back to you.
An all-purpose player. Thank you, Allie. And so MP will bring it up for Minnesota. And this team is in a fantastic rhythm right now. They've won 17 straight games.
What an absolute joy to watch. This team is playing a beautiful brand of basketball right now. Everything about it. The athleticism, the basketball skill, the intelligence, the heart, the toughness, the commitment. These guys have been extraordinary.
Wallace. Ooh, nothing falling for them right now. Pass to Gobert. Outside Reed. Here's Edwards. Lets it go from deep. On target from range. Edwards got himself on the board with a 3 there.
And just totally relentless, only increasing the intensity level.
One thing I enjoy is watching players who don't pay attention to the score. You lock in on the moment and play the right way.
A dominating first half of play. And so far, it hasn't been close. It's Minnesota up by 16. And we'll be right back after halftime to get the third quarter underway.
Hey folks, let's kick this halftime show off by checking out the Players of the Week. Looking at the East, Giannis Antetokounmpo.
No surprise to see Giannis take home the award. It's almost a surprise when he doesn't win it. Very impressive.
Let us take some time now to talk about the first half. A commanding performance for the Minnesota Timberwolves. And that is going to do it.
Just just about ready for the second half here. A big comeback is needed for this game to be competitive, and it probably has to happen quickly. Hey, you look at MP in this game, he's been everywhere.
Well, if he's hit threes like he did in the first half, he's going to have a monster night.
What I love is they've continued to feed this guy, ride the hot hand until the defense does something about it.
Wallace and Williams run the wings. Chet Holmgren out there with Williams. And it's Gilgeous-Alexander in at the one. That's the lineup out there for the Thunder. All right, guys, we're lucky to have Shams Charania joining us now. Our 2K insider calling in with a story. What do you got, Shams?
Well, a debate is brewing. While the NBA has pushed back against load management, saying it's an 82-game league, prominent voices on the team side countering that. With much more movement on every possession, modern playstyle places novel demands on players' bodies.
A serious challenge. Okay, Shams, thanks for that report.
Making plays at both ends of the floor, and it shows up in the box score.
Well, what I love is the energy they're bringing right now. They're ignoring the scoreboard and playing hard.
Pure from three-point range.
That's how you up the ante. Come right back at them.
And you would expect nothing less from these two, taking pride and making plays.
Randall can't hit. Thunder trail by 18. Williams with it. He's picked up by Edwards. Lets it go from 11 and misses it off the right side of the rim. For Minnesota, they've got 2 of 3 from the floor in this third quarter. All right, Doris, let's talk for a moment about Rudy Gobert's defensive IQ.
Let's begin, BA, with his communication on that end. It's an undervalued aspect of defensive performance. Then you talk about his ability to be a rim protector, to be able to rotate in defensive help. There is a reason he has won the Defensive Player of the Year as many times as he has.
And that one drops. MP's got 27.
Oh, MP staying focused despite the tight contest.
Gilgeous-Alexander passes to Holmgren. Gilgeous-Alexander, a screen on Randall. Takes a 13-footer, and it's Oklahoma City with another.
Yeah, and certainly room for growth from Holmgren in the mid-range. But good to see him taking the shot rather than passing on it.
It's Edwards on the wing. Back to MP from the arc. Good. The assist goes to Edwards. Edwards got assist number 5 here tonight.
This defense just can't stay connected to shooters.
On the attack, SGA. Here's the 3. Wallace's shot is good. Wallace has got 6.
For a guy who's known for his perimeter shooting, that is a great look.
McDaniels finds MP. Trying to come right back with a 3 of his own, but it's no good. Here's Gilgeous-Alexander. Minnesota with a rebound. Their biggest lead of the game was 21. MP, the pass to Randall. Good ball movement here by Minnesota. Back to MP. Launches it. And it's Holmgren with a rebound.
And this is exactly who you want taking that shot. He just missed it.
The Timberwolves lead by 16. For 3, Randall. Unable to get that one.
It's tough to get open in this league, and when you do, it hurts not to capitalize.
Gilgeous-Alexander feeling it out a bit. Over MP. Oh, MP with a block.
Now, how about this? He cannot find his rhythm in this period. This has been tough sledding. Even though they have the lead, this guy keeping his foot on the gas pedal, I love it.
And here's Gilgeous-Alexander. He'll bring it up for Oklahoma City. They trail by 18. All sorts of time. And he gets it to go off the front iron. Gilgeous-Alexander's got 4 points this quarter.
Oh, boy, how slippery is SGA on the dribble drive? Just so difficult to stay in front of him.
MP. Williams grabs the board. About 7 seconds separating the shot and game clocks. And SGA, here we go. Outside, Williams. Offline with a 3.
I think he's gone completely dry. Nothing is hitting.
And this is where you hope that he can find something easy so he can see the ball go through the net.
And he's coming off a huge performance, and his confidence couldn't be any higher, and his coach knows that too.
Well, the best players to me deliver night after night after night. So as long as he's hot, keep riding it.
And so it's the Minnesota Timberwolves leading by 17 at the end of the period. And let's take this opportunity to show you our State Farm assist to the game.
This is the definition of team chemistry.
For the Thunder, Williams is checked in for Williams. Williams comes in for Caruso, and Mitchell subbed in for Joe. And a new group getting ready for the Timberwolves. Rudy Gobert's checked in for Reed. McDaniels comes in for Ingles. Edwards, he's checked in for DiVincenzo. And MP subbed in for Conley.
They really have a commanding lead, not just in points, but in rebounds as well.
On the court for Minnesota, Edwards is the 2, McDaniels the 3. Randall and Gobert are in the middle, and it's MP in at the point. And again for 3. Buries his 10th triple of the game.
Unbelievable, B.A. Unbelievable.
The Thunder have gotten only 2 of 6 attempts to drop in the 4th. Holmgren outside. To the inside. And SGA throws it down.
Now, this is what Shai Gilgeous-Alexander is capable of. A legit star, and he is cooking.
Randall finds MP. Here's Gobert. And good work on the boards as they picked up the second chance points.
Wow, he really fires up his team with his ability to extend possessions.
Oklahoma City making a switch here. Wallace is checked in. Over 2.5 minutes in the books here in the 4th. For Oklahoma City, they've gotten 3 of 7 attempts in this 4th quarter to fall. Holmgren, the pass to Wallace. From deep, SGA buries it from 3. Gilgeous-Alexander's got 14 points now in the second half.
Now, that's an opportunistic three-point shot from Shai Gilgeous-Alexander. He liked the look of it.
Randall, the pass to MP. That's in. Coming off an assist from Randall. MP's got 41.
They are unconscious from outside, and so far, the defense has had no answer.
Well, that's the whole point, isn't it? If you space the floor well enough, it's almost impossible for the defense to account for everyone.
So Oklahoma City ends up going with a new group, and the Timberwolves will go for a different look here. Reed's checked in for Gobert. Ingles comes in for Randall. DiVincenzo, he's checked in for McDaniels, and it's Highland in for Anthony Edwards. Ingles passes to MP. Good! Another from 3. Man, he's really launching them from outside the arc.
Man, so locked in, feeling confident in his three-point shot tonight.
The Thunder have got 5 out of 10 shots to drop here in the final quarter. Pass to Mitchell. Grant, you're involved with helping the NBA grow the game globally. How important are those initiatives?
You know, BA, it's very important to watch how the game has grown over the last 30 years that I've been connected with the NBA is quite staggering, but there's more work to be done. So every initiative, every appearance, every camp, every game is so vitally important as we continue to spread the game of basketball all over the world. You know, it's no secret that MP is a confident guy. But what I really like is that most of the time he lets his play do the talking for him.
So Oklahoma City ends up going with a new group.
And you can see how scary this team can be when everything is clicking for them. Just a terrific performance for the Timberwolves.
And it was a big-time performance across the board. They looked like they were having fun out there, Grant.
Yeah, B.A., it was almost like watching a cat play with a mouse. I mean, they did pretty much anything they wanted to do out there today.
And a good performance to bring them their 18th win of the year.
It's just the start of this season series with 3 games left between them, but it must feel great to take the first meeting.
And one player just stole the show tonight, doing and again for 3.
And this is a historic shooting night for him. Tied for 3rd now for most threes in a game.
And the points keep piling up and the threes keep dropping in. He is red hot from downtown. Here's Williams. Can't cash in the 10-footer. It's been all Timberwolves. MP drives in. Out of bounds. It'll be Oklahoma City's ball. Gilgeous Alexander against MP. Left side SGA. And so it's Minnesota easily grabbing this one. And how about that performance in the NBA Cup? 4-0 in the group phase. They advance to the quarterfinals.
I was actually going to tell you that I wanted to make a shake or smoothie. I was going to ask you if you could check the blackberries.
Hydrate.
Yeah, I drink water. Hold on, I'm about to finish. Wait here. I'll go with you right now.
I got I kept dying.
It's okay. Just give me. I'm literally about to
It's
finish.
single elimination going forward. A whole new game. But I do like their chances.
All right, now let's go courtside to Dominic Hamill.
Earlier today, your coach said that champions play like champions before becoming champions. No rings for tonight's win, obviously, but was your effort tonight, particularly on the glass, inspired by his words?
I was inspired by what we needed to do to win, Dominic Hamill. Coach is great at keeping the big picture in view, but sometimes you got to go out there, stop thinking, and let that beast out. Tonight, that meant double-digit rebounds, but what's important is I played by instinct, letting the animal out, though.
Certainly did, MP. Good game.
Thank you.
Brian, back to you.
Thank you, Dominic. And that's going to do it tonight, folks, for our broadcast. For Allie LaForce, Grant Hill, and Dorisburg, this is Brian Anderson. Thank you for watching tonight's game. So long, everyone.
Alright, y'all. I'm gonna end it there. It's getting late. I gotta work tomorrow, so I'll see you guys in the next one. Make sure you drop a like, drop a follow, come back for more. I'll be live again tomorrow, as always. I don't know if I'll still be playing 2K or playing something else, but until then, as always, sleep tight, sleep well, and I'll see you guys later. Good night, moves. Stay safe, stay warm. I'll see you later, my guy.